on there. Sorry, I shouldn't have interrupted you. Shall I put one of these in my mouth?
Yeah, I do.
Do and quick. Because where do you find the best mince pies in the country?
Your mum makes them, I suppose, you're going to say.
Well, she does. She hasn't sent you any this year,
No, she hasn't, definitely not. But if you haven't actually got the time to make them at home, the good news is that a Yorkshire baker has been voted the best producer of, it says mice pies there in the front. Mince,
I hope not.
mince pies in the whole of Britain.
Yes, no mice, I don't think, in these. It's Thomas's of Helmsley, and it's going really well, isn't it?
Yes.
And they've once again triumphed, actually for the 10th time, in an independent taste test. Or task test, as it says. So, of course, we asked Baker Simon Thomas into the studio. You must be very impressed at our performance so far.
Very, very proficient. I'm very impressed.
Glad your mince pies are a bit better than we are.
The shame of it is that's not a mince pie you're eating. That's actually a tipsy imp. It's a posh version of a mince pie.
Is it? Okay.
So is it still mincemeat inside?
Oh, mincemeat inside, but that one's got extra cherries and lots of brandy in it as well. So you'll be getting into the rum butter shortly as you bite into that brandy butter. Sorry, I do apologise. Yeah.
What makes a good mince pie then? What are the ingredients? There's got to be something special about yours.
Yeah, absolutely, very much so. I think the real trick is the quality of the ingredients. So actually to use very select sultanas and currants, things like that. Surprisingly, it actually contains quite a lot of apple as well in the filling. So in that one, but also, I mean, the real trick with ours, as far as we're concerned, is the freshness of them. And the ones you're eating there were actually probably baked at about 3 o'clock this afternoon. So in and around our shops, people are able to come in. Probably we're baking mince pies 4 or 5 times during the day, so they're pretty well always fresh when they arrive.
There we are, see some action from the old place there.
But I tell you what is good about yours, and I'm not just buttering you up, or brandy buttering you up. The pastry is really short, Thomas.
Well, it is, yes, and again, that's all to do with the recipe. But it's that we use fresh local egg in that one as well, so it's local farms we buy the egg from, where that isn't necessarily the case if you're buying it from perhaps the supermarket alternatives. And the wheat is also Yorkshire, which we're very proud of as well, so that's milled locally down in Beverley.
You're not,
in Driffield, I apologise.
You're used to winning these awards. Isn't this the 10th time you've been
It is the
voted
10th time, yes.
best independent, blah, blah, blah?
Yeah, I mean, we're very happy for anyone to put their product up against ours.
My mums are good, you know.
They will. Do bring some along to Helmsley next time you're up there. We'd love to try them. Yeah, and if we found somebody had a better recipe than ours that we felt was better than ours, we'd have another look at ours and say, is there something we could do to make them better? But
right. I have to say, these are really, really moreish.
Yes, they are.
But if you ate more with all this butter and everything,
oh, yes, yeah.
You'd be mightily sick, wouldn't you? Especially on
sure.
the afternoon after the Queen's speech.
I think after a couple of sherries, you know, I think perhaps one of those would be quite enough. Yeah, yeah.
A tipsy imp, I've never heard of. That's what I call you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Now, it might be worth dusting down your bookshelves this weekend